are humans unnatural? Why is it that we have deemed the effects and existence of humanity as unnatural? I believe it turns out that it goes much deeper than what we might think. First and foremost, we have to understand what exactly it means to be unnatural.
The definition of unnatural is for something to be contrary to the ordinary course of nature, or in other words, abnormal. But is the course of humanity really contrary to the ordinary course of nature? Simply put, how is it possible for something living in accordance with nature to be unnatural? In the same way that animals pursue their instincts, humanity pursues its instincts, and yet we still consider it to be unnatural. However, in considering this definition, it's clearly not. So it must be something different.
We simply pursue things naturally, riding parallel to the natural course of order that nature has granted us. Genesis chapter 1 verse 26 says this: "Then God said, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground."
If we instinctively consider humanity to be set apart in some form, if it's not unnatural, it must be supernatural, or coming from something beyond nature. And that idea, that thought process, perfectly coincides with how the Bible tells us humanity was made. We were set apart, made different from other animals. So it makes sense why in our subconscious minds, whether we realize it or not, we would see ourselves as different. There is something supernatural existing within, as we are the image bearers of the supernatural himself.